Good morning again, everybody. I'm just sharing with you some of the foods I'm having now for breakfast. This is only like, I wouldn't even call it breakfast. I'm going to make a juice out of this, so it's just going to be a little bit of an energy drink, a healthy, nourishing, cleansing drink, because fruits are dissolving, and they dissolve gunk and goo and blockages and hardened deposits in our body. And so the fruit juices, so they're like solvents, so they're really good for helping just to cleanse ourselves. And one of the best of all of these is lemon juice. So this morning I had 1 glass of water with some herbs, and just a bit of kelp powder. Then I had this cup of then I had like to be honest, then I had like 1 cup of water with around 1.5 cups of lemon juice, the juice of 2 lemons. Then I had 1 cup of my herbal tea, and now I'm going to have 3 oranges juiced in a few minutes. But the reason why I want to make this video, is actually, to be honest, is because I want to just remind you of the power of like raw foods and living foods, fresh foods. Even if it's not totally fresh, just if it's raw food and not all cooked on a million different ingredients. Because I don't know, I just feel so good today, because previously the last few months I've been pretty much, like, for the most part, like having cooked food more or less every day. Not always every day, but generally every day. But I gotta tell you, like, the difference you feel when you wake up, and even in the middle of the night, like I just have a lot more like kind of like phlegm in like my throat, and like, it's not nice. It's not that bad, but I gotta tell you, like, when I woke up this morning after just having like raw foods yesterday, just having fruits yesterday, and all I had was fruits yesterday and some herbs. I didn't have any nuts or seeds or green vegetables. Just no vegetables, just fruits. Just felt fantastic. Just felt way better waking up today. And I gotta tell you, the biggest difference I noticed was I'd like way less phlegm, way less phlegm, like more or less no phlegm, just very little. So like, I just feel brighter and shinier and happier and more today, And it's not because of the food, because the food doesn't necessarily make you do this. It's just that the heavy food covers you up. The heavy food blocks you, it covers you up, it numbs you down, it bogs you down, it makes you feel heavier. So if you're doing very well, let's say mentally and spiritually and emotionally, okay, like I feel I'm doing very well mentally, spiritually and emotionally. Not that well is the very well is necessarily the right way to describe it. But I was like bogging myself down with the food. So I was still feeling pretty happy, pretty good, as you see on Facebook and YouTube. Still making my YouTube videos. I seem pretty bright and uplifted. But I was definitely bogging myself down, because physically I wasn't able to handle all that cooked food. Like not for the extent of it, and eating too much of it, and etc. Because it's so like tasty. So it's kind of addictive, Like for me, somehow food is like my biggest attachment in life by far. It's like I feel like it's my only attachment. Like it's an addictive substance. Like I think we've been conditioned to eat food, by the way. Like there's loads of people who I think we could all more or less be breatharian. Like the human species has the capability to be breatharians. So in other words, food is just one form of getting sustenance, but we get sustenance from cosmic energies, celestial energies, like the stars and the Mother Earth, from the ground, from the sun, from the air. You can call it prana, chi, life force, cosmic energy, etc. So like that's like more of a less physical, less dense way of getting sustenance. But a much more gross and physical way is food. And I'm not saying anything is better or worse, it's just possibilities and options. But typically we don't have the option of becoming breatharian, because we really want to be really, really clean and having an efficient, very clean body with good energetic flow, very good pranic flow, getting lots of prana and chi from the air. Like just, we want to learn loads about it and purify ourselves like a lot before we try and even do this. But I don't want anyone to try to do this, like, who's not watching, because I don't want anyone to hurt themselves. Like you want to be really, really prepared and informed to even think about doing anything like this. So anyway, I just want to encourage you, like, do you just try just 100% raw for a day if you want, 2 days, 3 days, a few days. Just see how you feel. Like, I don't know, like I don't want to I don't want to die and like pass on from this particular life. Just sort of like wasting it in a way, dulling myself with food or any other unhealthy habits or unhealthy activities. I don't know, like I think I said in my last video, like, I think the world needs you to be shining as brightly as you can be, not to be covering yourself up with heavy stuff. So release the old stuck, dead hurts and emotions, that don't serve your highest good. So just consciously express and release. Allow yourself to feel and to naturally express. Once you feel an emotion that's like sad, anger, let it all out, get the healing, and try and make the most healthiest choices for yourself today. I'm telling you, it just feels so good just to wake up feeling, because like I'm much more naturally inspired and joyful than the way you usually see me in the videos. Because the healthier the body, it's like the temple of the soul. It's like the ship of the soul that we are. So like, if I feel like very like fantastic, let's say emotionally, mentally, spiritually, I'm doing wonderful, but my body's all like heavy and tired and struggling, I won't be able to express the innate joy and the gladness and the giddiness and the excitement and the jubilancy that I feel, you know, because I won't be able in the physical body. It's like my ship. It's like my vehicle of expression. So just consider your relationship with food, or any habits, or any substances, any person as well, or anything like a telly, whatever. See if it's making you feel inspired. Try and make the healthiest, the bestest choices you can do today for yourself, so you can serve the world more, so you can live a joyful, inspired life. Make life more deeper, more meaningful for you. You'll just like it and you love it. Wake up in the morning and just feel really good about yourself, you know. So you might have to go through a little period of detoxification, possibly, but just implement the changes and do your best, you know, and you'll be so much happier for it. And I gotta tell you, everybody else will be so much happier seeing you so much happier and just getting there, making inroads, making progress. So look after yourself, okay? And get informed and make the healthiest choices, okay, as best you can, and heal yourself. And then 2012 will be a celebrative year where the world changes, people's awareness and consciousness getting so much healthier, bodies getting healthier, people healing on all levels. The world will be so much more of a joyful place. People will be together like a community of ants or bees. We'll all be like working for the good of the whole. And we'll be with each other, for each other, and not against each other anymore. People will be loving and soft and gentle, living from the heart instead of like being mean. So no more meanness or hurt or cruelty to animals, people or insects or plants. Do the best we can and just be loving and nurturing and supportive and encouraging and nourishing to our families and neighbours and friends and community and ourselves especially. So there you go. That's all we got to do, you know. So you see, I'm a bit more inspired in this video, haven't I? Laughing a bit more. Check out my videos from yesterday about the little old lady and the mango story, and also my video from this morning about doing our best, kind of like this video. And also just to subscribe for future videos and to share the video with your friends on Facebook. And then just to have a lovely day, and don't forget how beautiful and an infinite, magical, divine being of love and light and power and joy that you are. Cover the blocks and let it shine. See you next time. Lots of love to you. Peace and joyful wishes to you today. Bye.